You are now at the Roundtable with Lenny S, Maya the Brazilianaire, and Big Light.
Okay, everybody, on with the show!
Take a seat and tune in.
We're in this crown, LA. We are loving it. We the Roundtable. We live. Beamed all over the world. Hopefully, we'll be all over your world.
Right.
Could you imagine being worth $4 billion?
No, I couldn't imagine.
I would love to be worth $4 billion.
I could imagine how many wives I would have.
You have a lot of wives?
That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
this
you?
year.
No, I didn't get the $4 billion to cover his worth it. But you know, when you get 3 times, you know, so you can figure in half of half,
Right.
half, you know.
$1 billion.
You gotta keep working.
But you know what? Even if it's just 200 million, that's living, man. You ain't got to get up and do nothing again. That's what
Only
you really
200
want
million? I mean,
Yeah,
I'd settle
but-
for 200 million.
You know, it's getting our attention that you also has a lot to do with RockMeTV.com.
Yeah, I love RockMe. It's, you know, it's really.
Why we wasn't first class, Phil?
It's somebody like this behind you.
I'm confused.
You know, it's Phil's got the entrepreneurial spirit. I
Right.
mean, that's what's going to make it. It's
Pockets.
pouring money in is not the answer. It's you know,
Okay.
pouring hard in. It's really gonna do this. I love exposing things too. You know, and I've been doing a lot of music in the last few years, and you know, I think that the recording business, you know, has got its issues and its problems. And stuff, but music has never been better. I mean, I did a show 2 years ago, a year ago. It's now on Rave, and it was just discovering new bands and cities that.
That's what I want to talk to you about, because that's what I'm really, really interested in. City sessions? it's
Yeah,
called,
city sessions.
Where you're signing people off of MySpace? Is that what it is?
Well, we signed them to do the TV show, and the way we set it up was really interesting. Is in every city you go to, you have this phenomenon where there's always like 10 groups in the city that everybody knows and loves, and they're amazingly
They're not
talented, but they're not signed, and the reason's everything but, you know, to do with talent. It's somebody looks like them, sounds like them, was like them, and they don't get signed by the labels, but the talent level is absolutely incredible. So we would actually take them, drag them into a studio, and capture them doing their first recording session. And it was interesting because we shot it in a real recording studio, not in a TV studio. So it was really all about the group and all about the music, and the show's doing really well.
Have any of the bands been signed yet?
We did 60 bands while I was on the show, you know, doing the show myself, and 7 of them have been signed.
Wow.
Would you ever think about doing a reality show on this whole concept you're doing?
I'm kind of a little done with reality, you know.
It don't seem like this country is.
I may be involved in a reality show now. I'm doing a live dance show that's going to be for Broadway, and a lot of places want to do the making of the dance show. So
What do you mean
So
for
technically you're
Broadway?
not fully done with it yet.
I'm working with on a project called American Dance.
Okay.
It's river dance. You know,
Okay.
if I were to tell you, hey, tonight I want to take you to listen to some Irish band, you know, watch some
Maya
Irish
loves
dance.
That's the dance Papelbon
I'm
was doing.
actually really
Hold on.
good at it.
The Red Sox pitcher when he won the World Series. That's
Yeah,
the river dance.
That's the river dance.
That is something else with them tight pants he had
But,
on.
working with Kenny Ortega, you guys
Okay.
probably know Kenny from, did everything from Dirty Dancing, he choreographed Cher, Michael Jackson, and
Okay.
Madonna. More recently, he's done High School Musical, Hannah Montana.
Okay.
Just taking the best moments from dance from Broadway, film, television, music videos, and updating them, modernizing them, and then creating a live stage show out of it.
Right.
So there's 50 dancers going to be in that show, and so it's not a competition to get into the dance troupe,
Right.
but it's the competition among the dancers to become the leads in some of the feature songs and stuff. So a lot of TV stations are after us to do the behind the scenes.
That's a good look.
So like, E-Channel, City Sessions, American Dance, when do you stop? When do you say, okay, enough is enough, I'm good?
You know, I love what I do. I don't think what I do is work. I mean, I wake up and I have 20,000 ideas, and I just like to do it.
Do you find it easier because of who you are to get in the door, like to get some of your ideas out? It's easier because of your name and what you establish in your life?
Yeah, it's become easier, but I mean, I got to tell you, for about 10 years after I really stopped running the E day to day, I was almost embarrassed by it. Like I said, I come from pretty humble beginnings and stuff like that. I wouldn't even tell people that I had anything to do with E. They go, all right, wait, wasn't there a guy named Larry named who did E?
That's hot.
So you mean when you was in the bar, the club, you ain't tell the little cute chicks like, listen, you know who I am, right? I'm Big Larry.
Yeah, but I do it now.
Some big neighbor, baby.
I've kind of grown to accept the fact that, you know what, I did it. It's cool, and there are perks that come with it.
That you went from an installer to an executive,
Boss.
which is really crazy because you learned everything from the ground up. Really, you were hands on, obviously. Yeah. What's the difference now, like for you being telling people telling people what to do, than you being the one that's doing it?
It's odd for me, again, because of the way I grew up. But, I've kind of come to accept it. And now, in the last few years, I realize, I actually know what I'm doing. And I'm right more times than I'm wrong. And I'm a good person to work for because I kind of understand what it's like on the other side.
You seem like a good person in general.
Because technically, we work for you. There you go. I mean, on that level, how does it feel to work with Phil, our boss?
I love entrepreneurs. I love people who will want to take everything they got and put it on the line.
Right.
I mean, that's the way I was. I still am. If I have an idea and somebody said you got to put your house up,
okay,
I would do it.
If
it was worth it.
I love people who are willing to get out there. I love people who are willing to take chances on new ideas.
Right.
And RockMeTV really is. It gets into what I consider accessibility. When I first got into cable allowed more voices to be involved in media than just the three big networks and stuff. And now the internet comes along and presents opportunities for a whole new bunch of folks.
It's something else, ain't it? But it also, no more privacy out here no more.
Well, I think privacy was where we need to begin with. We kind of changed the game.
Yeah. Big question, you a Laker fan?
Yeah.
You got seats in Staples?
No, I don't have seats in Staples.
What?
But
Larry's not spending any money over there.
No, he's not. He can watch it on television, right? Yeah. What's the point of going to the Staples Center?
No, I like
What's
Lakers,
the
but
point of going?
I used to have tickets, but I've been traveling so much. I've been doing a lot of stuff.
You can't really go to every game anyway since the way.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff in Russia, and now more recently I'm doing stuff in China.
Okay.
So,
it's a lot of money. People don't realize a lot of business money in China.
I did a lot of business money in China.
Especially since they went online, so RockMeTV is all over China right now.
Yeah, I mean RockMeTV is being on the internet gives you access to everybody. I mean, people's interest in music is kind of really amazing. When I started doing stuff in Russia, I mean, guys, you probably know, I brought Run DMC to Russia for the first time. I brought Dre and Ed Lover to Russia. I did a big charity there. I raised money for children.
So you had your hand in the hip hop world also?
Yeah, a little bit in the hip hop world.
Yes, you did.
You have a lot of hands.
Yeah.
Like an octopus.
Big hands.
Larry, we know you're a busy guy. Thank you for coming through. We have to pay some bills, or you have to pay some bills, actually.
You gotta watch them, Mr. D.
Okay, thanks for having me.
Larry Namer, official in the
Right.
the first billionaire in the building. Anybody that wants to have a baby right now.
I can see us flying first class back.
Do not shrink that screen, y'all. We be back on that Charlie Hamilton.
Your ass. Big Charlie in the building.
You are now at the Roundtable with Lenny S., Maya the Brazilianaire, and Big Life.
Okay, everybody, on with the show!
Take a seat and tune in.